This is it, money.
What's up, YouTube, man? It's Nigga, man. Welcome to another reaction, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to, for the first time on the channel, animated horror stories. We're gonna be reacting to IMR Scary Tales. This is my first time ever reacting to his channel, his or her channel. Hopefully y'all enjoy reactions like this. No horror reactions. I hope y'all enjoy your reactions. If y'all want more like this, would you hit that like button, man? Today we're gonna only react to like 2 of these 3 stories. It's called 3 True Prom Night Horror Stories, animated. We're going to react to 2 of them. We're only going to react to 2 of them because I don't have enough space to react to the whole video. So we're just going to react to 2 of them, then we're going to call it right there. That being said, let's go.
Felt her eyes burning into my back. Not my classmate's eyes. It was Casey's. I smiled robotically as the gymnasium erupted in applause that felt more like pity than celebration. The crowd dug into my scalp like accusatory fingers searching for the truth buried in my skull. When I turned to look at the crowd, something pulled my gaze toward the stage mirror. For 3 terrifying seconds, I swear it wasn't my reflection. It was Casey, smirking knowingly. Her eyes were filled with that familiar contempt I'd seen the night she died. The music skipped, lights flickered, and she vanished. But her message lingered in the air. You stole my life, twin. My dad Dylan squeezed my hand as we walked off stage. You okay, Cammy? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Cause she did.
If he only knew. I excused myself to the bathroom and had locked myself in a stall when an unknowing number buzzed my phone. It was a text that read, "Wish you were me instead?" My heart jumped in my mouth. It was a text Casey had sent some months back after we had a huge fight over Dylan. But Casey's phone had been disconnected after her death. I saw Mom.
She did. Okay, I was thinking that.
Then how could it? I hurriedly blocked the number and buried my face in my palms. But whoever it was wasn't done yet because my phone buzzed again. Love that crown? Let's see how long you can hold it. My hand shook so badly I dropped the phone. This had to be someone playing some sick prank. Probably Madison or Trent. They'd always been Team Casey. Everyone was. I recalled how things had been spiraling all week. First, Alicia, who'd organized my prom queen campaign, fell down the bleachers during assembly and broke her wrist in 2 places.
Damn.
She swore someone pushed her, but no one was near her. Then, Josh, who loudly joked that I only won because my twin sister died, violently vomited during lunch.
That was good, dumbass.
Supposedly,
talking all that shit
in the same cafeteria slop as everyone else. I had been seeing Casey everywhere, her blue dress disappearing around corners, her laugh echoing in empty hallways, the coconut scent of her shampoo lingering in bathroom stalls. I remembered the last few moments I spent with my twin sister at the lake. It had been our special place since childhood. We celebrated victories and nursed defeats there. And on that cold October night, it became the place where I finally snapped. Casey had been unusually cruel that evening.
God, imagine if you'd been born first. You'd still be the second twin. Always the echo, never the sound.
I remember how angry I was when shoved her. I didn't want her to lose balance and stumble or slipped on the moss-covered rocks. I never knew her skull would crack against stone with a sound that would forever haunt my nightmares. But I had watched her body slide into the black water.
That's fucking crazy. She killed them herself?
Across the lake's surface until they disappeared. And I walked away. Suddenly, the loud music echoing from the gym pulled me back to reality.
Nobody fucking knows.
I'm not spending my prom in this filthy school washroom.
Get a grip, Cammy. You're just hallucinating.
I told myself, splashing water
I was saying that she probably felt guilty. I didn't know she killed the bitch.
The night was in full swing. The Queen's dance was already announced, and Dylan had been waiting for me. Hey! I was about to break into the bathroom had you taken a moment longer. He kissed my knuckles as he led me to the center of the floor. The DJ dimmed the lights as my classmates formed a circle around us. The first 30 seconds were bearable. Then the music warped like a dying battery. The speakers crackled with static before a voice cut through. It was unmistakably mine.
I didn't mean to kill her. I just wanted her to shut up.
The time has come. There's no way out of this.
Just once.
Oh yeah, she's right. She cannot go to school.
The recording from my therapy session with our school counselor, Mrs. Green, played clear as day through the speakers.
How?
Parents gasped around me. Phone cameras appeared like weapons.
Oh yeah, her life is
dropped
cooked.
from my
Her life,
waist as if I was
her life
contaminated.
is cooked. How do I tell
You
you?
killed your own sister? I collapsed to my knees, the crown rolling across the floor.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Security
did.
rushed the stage. Teachers scrambled toward the sound booth. Through my tears, I caught a glimpse of Casey's blue dress moving in the crowd. The same dress she wore that night at the lake. When I looked again, whoever wore it had vanished. Principal Warner and 2 police officers kept me in the chemistry lab while they sorted things out. Miss Green paced the room, visibly shaken.
Those sessions are confidential.
She repeated.
The files are kept encrypted. Who would access it?
From the lab's window, I watched ambulances arrive for 2 students trampled in the panic.
Damn.
My classmates huddled in groups, phones out, undoubtedly sharing videos of my meltdown. An officer stepped outside to take a call. Through the cracked door, I overheard broken fragment. Yeah, checking surveillance. No sign of a break-in. That's when I saw her again. Not a flash or a glimpse. It was unmistakably her. Casey stood across the parking lot under a street lamp, wearing that blue dress, soaking wet. She raised her hand in a mocking wave, and suddenly everything clicked. I understood what Miss Green had been trying to tell me all along. There was no ghost. There was no haunting. There was only me. Me with the therapy recordings I'd secretly copied weeks ago. Me who'd created the fake number. Me who'd staged the accidents. Because part of me died with Casey that night at the lake. That was the good part. What remained was dark and hollow that wanted everyone to know and understand the horror of my sins. I smiled at Casey's hallucination as the officer returned. We found something, he said grimly. A video on the school server, uploaded from your account. As my world collapsed around me, I heard Casey's voice whisper clearly in my ear.
Checkmate, loser.
She giggled, and so did I.
What the f... That
The
shit,
sound that
that shit
makes
confused
when
me.
it
I ain't gonna lie.
breaks
That
is
ending
not
was
like
kind
in
of
the
confusing.
movies. It's quieter, wetter, and subtle.
So she set
but I didn't
herself
know it back
up?
then. I
I'm
stood at
confused about
prom
that
in my
one.
strapless blue dress, my palms sweaty against the curtain roll. Not when 300 of my classmates were dancing and laughing and looking forward to the big reveal that the school and I had spent weeks planning for the prom night. Not until Mr. Levy tapped his fingers twice on his watch to signal that it was time. I should have figured immediately something wasn't right. It was 12 seconds early, but I'd pulled away, letting the curtain fall. Eerie silence took over for a heartbeat before the chaos ensued. Horrified screams reverberated. People ran, literally pushing and crushing each other.
Damn.
My heart had dropped into my stomach. Before 300 pairs of eyes, Mr. Gaines, our janitor, was dangling from metal ropes. His neck was stretched impossibly long. The skin split in places with a rope that cut deep. Blood oozed from the wound, and his bloated face was mottled purple black.
Why is he bleeding so much? I've never seen a hanging person bleed that much.
Weston's voice turned immediately. Mr. Levy grabbed my arm. When did you check last behind the curtain?
20 minutes ago? I swear it was empty.
I stammered, still tasting bile. Tell them exactly that, he demanded, walking away. When the cops interrogated me, I lied. I didn't tell them how I caught Mr. Levy and Gaines arguing 2 days back in the auditorium. Levy was threatening the school janitor. You're sticking your nose where it doesn't
He killed him.
belong,
That nigga killed
Gaines.
him.
Mr. Gaines retorted.
It's a wrap.
Kids
Lock his
deserve
ass
to know
up.
who's teaching them. But I
Lock
kept
his
it all
ass
in
up.
because I had no idea what they were talking about. At night, I dreamt of Gaines's bulging eyes, watching me from the ceiling of my bedroom, as if urging me to speak his part of the story. The next morning, I had to dig deeper. I found Gaines's safety account where he'd anonymously posted about school hazards. The stuff was boring, stupid complaints about malfunctions and all. Amidst the pile, I found a photo that seems to be taken secretly. It was a blurry silhouette of a man pressing a girl against the costume rack. The faces weren't clear, but that distinctive blue and gold tie on that man was unmistakable.
This gentleman,
It was
oh my
Mr.
god,
Levy's
video of this
tie,
nigga
the one
assaulting
he
someone?
wore every
Of
day
course.
at school religiously. My hands trembled as I printed the photo. So that means our janitor found out what a monster Mr. Levy is. No more safeguarding a predator like him, I thought. That day, I slipped the photo into our principal's mailbox. The whole day, I was both relieved and proud. I thought I had done my part and it was over. Seemingly, it wasn't, because as soon as the night fell, a soft tapping at my window jolted me up. I didn't see anyone,
Why the
but
hell
there was
was
a
somebody
red
knocking on the window?
envelope by the
The teacher saw
I read, "Thanks for your performance." Next second, a notification lit up my phone. Our school drama club's YouTube channel had posted a video with the same title as the note. The footage was grainy, nightmarish, but visible enough. Mr. Gaines was being dragged across the stage, his head lolling unnaturally, leaving a thick smear of black. His fingers twitched. God, he was still alive when this was filmed. The screen went black for a couple of seconds before it zoomed in on a petite silhouette, unmistakably wearing our drama club's tragedy mask.
That's a teacher.
I
That's a teacher.
froze. The realization had hit like a physical blow. It was Eliza In, my best friend since sophomore year. All those late nights, working on the set.
So, wasn't the janitor?
How she always stayed behind with Levy for extra
That was the janitor,
help.
right? Yeah,
But when
yeah.
she defended him when rumors started, it suddenly started making horrifying sense. My phone slipped from my shaking fingers as pieces clicked into place.
That's fucking crazy.
Breathe,
What reason would she have to
think.
kill this nigga though?
I
I
picked
don't
up my
understand
phone again and called her. She answered on the first ring, like she'd been waiting.
It was you.
I choked out. She sighed
that.
into
Damn,
the
she got
phone.
BS. Anyways.
Took long enough.
Eliza continued with unnerving calmness.
Gain was going to ruin my Levi. How could I let that happen?
But why did you have to kill him?
He makes me feel seen. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, cool.
The
Oh,
way
so
she said
she's a crazy
it
bitch.
so casually, like we
Gotcha.
were discussing weekend plans, made my skin crawl. She inhaled sharply before narrating in great detail how she had to shut up Mr. Gaines. I heard the madness, frozen and horrified. How had I never noticed before? This wasn't my friend.
I'm calling the police.
Woo! Bravo, you fucking idiot.
Why the hell would you tell her you're calling the police?
I breathed, shivering like a leaf. Eliza giggled.
And who would they catch, Jess? Levi has left. I'm leaving too. What do you mean? Check your mailbox. I left you something to remember me by.
I crept outside, checking over my shoulder with every step as I approached the mailbox.
Is it a body part?
Inside
Oh,
was
it's
a
a
small
drive.
USB drive, a Polaroid photo of my grandparents' house, and a handwritten script titled Act 2, The Hero Falls.
I know where they all live.
Oh my
She
god.
whispered into
How
the phone.
the hell?
My blood ran cold.
What?
I whispered.
Do you not to snitch, basically?
Forget me or Levi. Stay away.
And then she disconnected the call.
What if he's like...
I ran back inside and straight to my window, heart threatening to burst from my chest.
What if it's like 10 years later and I do it?
Empty.
What if we
But then
move?
something
Not gonna
moved
react.
in the shadows of the oak tree across from my house. A white mask caught the moonlight for just a second before disappearing. I haven't slept in 3 days because I know she's out there, watching, waiting. I can't go to the cops because I am afraid this crazy teacher-student couple will hurt my family. I don't know if there's anything
Teacher
more I
student
can
couple?
do to
That
bring
don't even sound
justice
right.
to Mr. Gaines.
Okay, story 3. We're not watching story 3. We're not watching story 3. I end the video right here because I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough space to put this whole thing. But man, if y'all did enjoy that video, man, make sure to hit that like button, man. Make sure to subscribe, man. More horror story reactions like this, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, turn those on because you know we put content there, man. It's Bring Your Nick Ready, man. I'll come though. And today's so.
Bitch, I'm taking off, I'm floating out of space.